do my hair with me. If it was meant for me to see it, God would have let me plop my fucking eyes out, put them on a motherfucking tripod, and put them to the back of my head so I could see when I do my hair. But he didn't. The thing about Donald J. Trump is fuck him forever. Because why the fuck is my classic black and white, my two duo, why do I have to wait 4 to 6 weeks for the other half to come in? In the middle of filming a long ass vlog that I will post to YouTube, and y'all will have to remind me to post it to YouTube. You say you need to see it, be like, I need to see this whole thing, right? Trying not to think about that, and I'm trying just to like remember, girl, you do your own hair, we can figure it out. So I decided after a ton of TikToks last night, I'm gonna do some passion braids because they're gonna look more natural, more I wear them in. You guys like to get on me about my new growth, and I keep telling you, my mama did not perm my hair, so I will not be worried about no new growth coming out of my hair in 2 weeks. I'm not trying to do my hair every 2 weeks. I'm tired, okay? So we're watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. Why did Brittany host that event and not feed nobody other than the ladies? I just feel like that's a little weird. Then I wouldn't even host the event. I would have did a private event. I would have rented the baby shower room. You know what I mean? I would have rented the room they use for baby showers. I would have did something like that before I fucking invite 200 people to an event where I'm only expecting to feed 10. That is actually crazy. What did Jesus say about that? Something not good. Something not good. I know that much. I like just to twist the ends. But like, look how like super duper natural. I show you the back of my head, but the way I parted that is not my business. I can't see it. And if it was meant for me to see it, God would have let me plop my fucking eyes out, put them on a motherfucking tripod, and put them to the back of my head so I could see when I do my hair. But he didn't. He didn't. Right. So that's not my business. I'm gonna trust the process. I'm happy I trust the process and didn't repart because that now is great. Nice and nice. I like to see it. I lie to you, I got like halfway through this braid and I was like, we gonna just twist it, right? And even though I know this and you will know this, you know them other people ain't gonna notice when they see it. I'm like, I love your hair, it looks so natural. On your scalp or what? I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's time for the second pack, but I'm also starting the Valley. I missed 2 episodes, so let's get into it. One about the cast of Vanderpump Rules. You can say what you want about the cast of Vanderpump Rules, but when it comes to Stassi, hold on. I can be very honest, I really like Danny and Nia. I try not to like white couples, but they're like my favorite. They remind me of some of my friends, and Nia is just gorgeous. I'm also really happy that Danny and Jason are so responsible to be like responsible grown men, even though Janet is a mess. But yeah, crazy to me that Jason, not even Jason, what's this man? I can't remember this man's name, but it's the fact that he would even try to go up to Lala and be like, oh, I've always wanted more kids. You don't know who Lala is? Lala cut that rich man off and had a baby herself in a surrogacy. Please don't play in her face, ever, especially not about a man. Now it's Lala and Sheena versus him, period. I'm gonna have to ask you guys for help to find ways to make this hair more alt when I'm done, because like, not having a split dye with some tinsel is really like taking away my identity right now. I feel like a normal basic bitch and it's stressing me out. I know Kristen is messy, but the fact that Kristen literally is sitting there talking about Jason taking his wedding ring off at like places is kind of crazy to me. Because I really wouldn't say it unless I 1, hated the man, or 2, really love the girl. Because it really isn't my business. What if it's their arrangement? You know what I mean? But it's the fact that he's like, what if Kristen tells people I'm the Zodiac killer? I mean, I wasn't even born yet. Your date of birth is the only thing that's stopping you. You wouldn't be, I mean, if I was older, I would probably be the Zodiac killer. Not gonna lie. Every time I watch shows like this, I literally hate California more and more. Girl, tell me how my therapist done text me like, girl, you have 3 minutes to meet your provider. I forgot. So I had to meet her like this. I'm coming to you as a woman. I'm watching The Valley again, and it's so crazy to me that Brittany just said that Jax literally didn't pay the mortgage and both their names are on the mortgage and he hadn't paid it since May. This shit's filmed in like June, bitch. At this point, July, August, I don't give a fuck. I told my therapist, let a man ever play with me the way that these niggas like to play, it's gonna be their ass. Somebody in this house is dying, and it's not gonna be the fucking kids. Somebody in this fucking house is dying, bitch, and it's gonna be your ass. It's gonna be you. My least favorite things about watching this show on Bravo is the lack of accountability men have on this show. Like, just the absolute lack. The motherfuckers they couldn't take accountability if that motherfucker came in and said, here's $1 million. Who are you taking the check from? If accountability is holding the check, are you gonna take it? No, they're never gonna take it. They're fucking losers. And it's crazy to me because every time I think about Jax, I think about every time Stassi cussed him clean the fuck out on this motherfucking show. And that's what I need my good sis Brittany to start doing, his ugly, stupid, bum ass. God forbid my friends ever tell me they got a fucking nigga living in the motherfucking house not paying motherfucking mortgage. God forbid I ever hear that shit. Oh my god. Yeah, he gonna hate my ass. He gonna hate me today. You mean you're leaving your wife and your son in a motherfucking house you ain't paid the mortgage for since motherfucking God knows who. God knows how motherfucking long. Right. And since you don't want to pay that motherfucking mortgage, now my good sis is sitting there in that house with a motherfucking baby owing a nearly 100,000 motherfucking goddamn dollars on a motherfucking mortgage. And you decide to sign a new lease knowing your fucking name is on that fucking mortgage with your wife. Yeah, I want his ass. You know what? Lisa Vanderpump was not mean enough to that nigga. Listen, his name it's a J name from fucking Florida. You know what? I would say, what did I expect? However, I knew better. I should have expected better. Yeah, it would have been his ass. Somebody in this house is motherfucking dying, bitch. It's not gonna be me or this baby. Figure it out. So we finished The Valley, we finished Real Housewives. Now we're moving on to Law and Order not SVU, Law and Order, what's this shit called? Organized Crime with Stabler. Yeah. Call me mean, call me rude, but I think it's just very unmanly, very not masculine to get your girl caught up in the tomfoolery, illegal shit that you're be doing. I think it's so weird. It's just not it's just nasty and ugly and very rude. It's just not very girly to scam. It's not very girly to be a scammer. I love JT more than the next bitch. I really do. I love me a good Miami princess. However, to catch me fucking doing some shit like that, to scam? Hell no. Psycho. All of y'all who are like, you always like have crumpled edges, girl. This is what I'm doing with my hair. Do I need to do a check-in so you guys can see how I be sleeping with my bonnet and see that I have 4C hair? She don't want to be slicked. Okay? I have 4C hair. What makes you think she gonna stay down? Do you see that? I'm trying so hard. Stay slick, girl. Stay slick, girl. Please. 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 You see that? Nice and juicy. Like, this is exactly what I need. This is what I need them to be given. Juicy. Plump. I need it. I need her thick. 1 hour long of true crime. You know it's gonna be good. You know it's gonna be good. Let's go. You know, and the thing is, I don't even just have like 2 scoops of hair. You know what I think it is really? This is so loud. Ugh. I hate video game commercials. They're so fucking loud. But it's not even that I just have 2 scoops of hair. I got thick strands, but not a lot. You see, this is a rubber band worth of hair. Rubber band. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do 3. I might do 4. Let's try the 3. I'm almost done. Yeah, we did that. Yeah.